Hello super sellers. Today we'll try to see how you can calculate your profits on Meesho. So this is how the report is going to be. You can see the total settlement, you can see the total purchase cost, you can see any ad spend that you have made and additional costs. You can try to add them in here. And this is the profit, and this is how we're going to do the Meesho calculation. And let's see how you can actually generate this report for your account. Player panel, and let's go on the sidebar. You can actually see the orders option here. Click on the order options and then go ahead and select the date range. Now I can only calculate my profits for the month of May, because any orders that are being placed on the last week of May, I would get the payments only after the May, which is on June. So the only way I can calculate is at least 1 month back. So in this case, I'm going to calculate the profits for the month of May 1st to May 31st. So this is going to be my order data. Once I have my order data, then I would need two other files. So the two other files is the payment files. Now I know that the payments for the month of May gonna happen in the month of May, right? So I'm gonna go back and get the month of May here. But additionally, if there are any payments that have been, let me just download this. Yeah, already downloaded this part. Now any payments, go back here and custom range. So there might be few orders that came in the last week of May, or maybe 29, 30, 31, and they might have delivered anywhere between 10 to 11, 13, 14, anytime, right? In this period, your payments would be in the month of June. So I'm gonna need two payment checks, one for the month of May, another for the month of June. So I'm going to download the month of June as well. Once I have these three files ready, I'm going to jump on to the website, TheEcomWay.com, and then start uploading my order sheet, which I'm going to just grab it in here. You're trying to crunch the orders for the month of April. So let's proceed that. And the tool is suggesting to upload the payments sheet for the month of April. Let's do that. And now it's asking for a payment sheet of May, and let's do that. And then all you have to do is to upload all the my purchase cost on this. So I'm just giving a random values in here. This might be your actual values on your purchases, including your GST, packaging charges, any other additional charges that might have incurred in importing this product, or packaging the product, or local transportation, anything, maybe labeling, or any additional things that would go on to each product, you might have to enter in here. And this is always including the GST part. Once I enter all my SKUs, I'm going to click on save, and I'm all set to go. And then within less than 3 seconds, you can actually see how much of profit I have made on Meesho for the month of April 2025. And you can see that I have received a total settlement of 32,000, out of which my purchase cost was just 12,000, and I did a little bit of ad spend in here. Then you can also see I have a net profit of 15,000. And then I can also go a little bit deeper, and I try to check how many orders were actually delivered, how many were actually kept, which is non-return, and how many were actually returned, and how much of loss did I incur just because of these returns. Or I can go a little more detail and try to check how much of money I'm actually making on each SKU level. For example, this SKU, I made an overall profit of 13,000 rupees, where the return percentage was 14%. My average cost of this product was 1,000 rupees. I'm sorry, 100 rupees, and I'm getting an overall purchase cost of, since I have sold 80 units, this is my purchase cost, and this is an individual breakdown of delivery statistics. Then I go a little more detail, and actually I can download this as a CSV file as well, so I can check back later. And this is the most interesting part. I can go and check each order status and how much of profit I'm making on each order. For example, let's look at one particular SKU in here. and you can actually see on this SKU I'm making an average profit of 129 rupees and average settlement is 206 rupees. So I'm going to look at the settlement prices in here and also check how are my returns, and you can see I'm losing around 1300 rupees for the entire return values in here. And I can also see if there are any loss, and if there was a loss, I want to make sure that I actually got a payment for this lost order. So this way I can go dig deeper and try to check. And I can also able to download the CSV file in here where I can able to check individually at later point of time. Thank Yeah, this is the Meesho calculator. Do check out and comment for any questions, suggestions, and feedback.